Smells like barbecue up in here. It's the middle of June. We're in a drought. I guess it's smart to burn and leave it unattended. I don't know. Ironically, this construction site looks like it's going to be a firework stand, so it's kind of ironic, right? What's going on, guys? My name is Eric. If you stumbled across this channel, we are currently on day 11 of a 30-day challenge. And what better way than to celebrate a beautiful day, a stressful day, with a good, solid banger of a run. So today I want to talk about process. It smells so good. I don't know about you, but I love the smell of burning wood. I want to talk about process and how important it is to your business, to your life, and to anything of structure that you're trying to achieve a certain goal. If it's in business, you're trying to achieve success and growth. If it's of health and fitness, you're trying to achieve a better, healthier you. Whether it's run a faster race, lift more weights, lose weight, whatever it may be, there's something that you have there. And there's a process that you need to follow in order to hit those goals, those milestones, and ultimately get from point A to point B of where you're trying to get. The moment that process is not followed, it all falls apart. And so, that's a huge part of business. It's a huge part of life that I've learned over the years. And really, it's been a huge part of my running process, right? Of what I've learned from, we talked a couple already on stretching. We talked about shoes. We talked about footwear. We talked about fuel, nutrition. And we talked about G1M Sport Plus, which if you haven't tried it, I'm telling you, I can already feel it. I took it right before this run, and I can already feel it. It's engaging right now as we talk, as I'm talking to you. It's like, girl, the nootropics, whatever it is, I don't know. But I'm about to get running here soon. So I want to talk about process. I'm going to talk about it while we're running a little bit, and then after the run, I'm going to follow up with you and tell you my thought process on process. So, but before anything else, let's get this run started. We're going to try and just keep it short. This is a stress relief run. It really isn't part of my process, ironically, because I'm not supposed to run today. But we're going to do a quick 5K. Let's get this party started. There we go, baby. Whew. 5K done. Okay, let's pause to catch our breath. So process. Now that we've caught our breath, we've processed the process of catching our breath. Let's talk about it. So whether you have a business that does not have any process in it, maybe you have a business that has somewhat of a process, but you're not following it. And even if you don't have a business, you have, some kind of structure in your life, whether it's a family, whether it's a daily morning routine, an afternoon routine. You have a process of training for the next marathon you're going to be running, or the next milestone in your strength training that you're going to be hitting. There's a process, and if there isn't, there's 3 pivotal steps to developing and implementing and carrying out a process. And it starts with development. You have to develop a process. If you don't have one, you're going to have to develop it. And you can do that yourself. You can do that by copying another process. Obviously, you don't want to copy it directly, but you can study a process and apply that to how it'll benefit your business, your life, your family, your goals, whatever it may be. That's an easier approach. Or you can write down everything that's going wrong, everything that you do, and start to just draw lines and come up with how you can get from one step to the next. And maybe you can eliminate some, maybe you can double up some processes, maybe you can implement more people in your organization to help carry out the process. That's the development stage. Once you have the development stage, you're gonna have to test it over and over and over again. And I think when you have it, guess what? You're gonna have to test it again, because you just developed something that you never had before. you're going to want to make sure that it works. Then the next stage is implementation. You're going to have to implement this into your business. And I guarantee you, it is going to suck. It is going to be the worst thing you ever thought. And you're like, oh, this doesn't work. It was so much easier doing it the other way. And you're going to just stop. That's what you don't want to do. You want to implement this into your system, into your business, into your family, into your daily routines, and start just struggling through it. You know, there's a statistic out there that it takes 21 days for a habit to form. It takes 21 days of a repetitive thing, a repetitive motion, repetitive action for it to become a habit and a process. So don't give up. It takes time. Then you're going to need to test it again and making sure now that it's real, it's live, is it actually working? Because it's probably not going to work. You probably thought it was going to do something and then it actually didn't. So the next third stage is carrying the process out, continuously following this process. Maybe it's not carrying out, maybe it's following the process is actually the third stage. Following the process. You have to follow it because you're the one that implemented it, developed it. You're the one that knows it best. If you have a business partner, together you have to follow this process. The moment that you don't follow it, no one else in your organization, no one else in the family, nobody else around you is going to follow this process that you just spent so much time putting together. So it takes time, but I guarantee you, once you have it all out there and it's working and it's been proven, the hardest thing is to follow that process every single time and every single day. But if you do, there's good news. It's going to come full circle and all your problems and all your struggles will become a thing of the past. And if you follow me anywhere else, you know, I know a thing or two of the things of the past. So guys, I encourage you right now, if you have a business that does not have a process, start working and thinking of how you can implement and develop a process into your business. If you don't know where to start, search business process and search for something in your field. If you're in the trades, if you're in accounting, if you're in cooking, you know, whatever it is, maybe you have a food truck. Put that in your business and it will turn things around. I'm telling you. I'm laughing because this guy is waiting at a light that they haven't even turned on yet. They're not even working. And I don't think he realizes it's still a stop sign. Anyways, I thought that was kind of funny. So, please, if you gain anything out of this video, this is now my process when I'm making these videos. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a like, because that makes all the difference in the world to me, but more importantly to YouTube, and lets YouTube know that this guy right here is actually, oh, look, he went, okay, I can cross. I didn't want to cross in front of him. That was a little nerve-wracking. It tells YouTube that, hey, this guy, he's doing something over here. Hey, he's doing something over here. So please, I encourage you, if you gain anything out of this video, if you've gained anything out of all the videos that I've done in this 30-day challenge, we are on day 11. And, oh, I forgot to stop my watch. No. Oh, didn't count. Oh, it counted, but the timing's off now. There goes my average pace. We did it in under 30 minutes, I think. I don't know. I'll go back and look. So, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to go get some refreshments and refuel. I still feel the G1M flowing through, but I'm a little hungry. It's hot out here. It's been a fun day. It's been a stressful day. It's been a stressful week. But these videos right here, I don't know. I'm having fun with them, guys, and I hope you're enjoying watching them. So, thanks for watching. We will see you tomorrow. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. That's part of the process, too. You have to follow the process of subscribing so you can see more of my videos. All right. We'll see you on the next one. Actually, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Well, looks like I was right. Look who's over there. Fire department. Spraying out the brush burning. Someone's getting a fine.